friends, and welcome back for another video. So today we will do a February reset, and I'm so glad this past month is over. I don't know about you, but February was a mess. It was overwhelming. It was horrible for me, and we will see that in this video. But I wanted to do this video to, put February in the past and have a fresh start with March. So we will see if I reach my February goals and what are my goals for March, what are my highlights and all the things that didn't work, and there are a lot of things. So yeah, we will see that in this video. So if you like this kind of video, tell me in the comments below and hit the like button, and if you like this kind of video, subscribe to my channel. So if you saw my January reset, you saw that I had a lot of hope for February. My word for this month was action. I really wanted to take action. I really wanted to see results about my past actions, because January was about building habits and I wanted to continue in February. But I don't know if it was my hormones or if it was something else, but this month was a mess and I didn't find the motivation to do anything. And I know that action comes before motivation, but sometimes you just don't feel like it. So it was really difficult to come back to work, to put myself to work, to do some videos, to do some post on social media, or even to go to the gym. But yeah, I felt like I really needed to rest, I really needed to sleep and to do things that I really love, and not thinking about working or even hustling. And yeah, it was tough. Let's talk about my February personal goals. So the number one was to be focused on my food intake, what I eat, my macros, how many calories and so on. So I told you that I downloaded an app called Lose It, and I was pretty consistent at the beginning of the month, but I had some big meals and I didn't want to see what was my calories at this time, so I ended up not doing it at all at the end of the month. And actually about this, everything has changed, because I think that I'm on the diet since I was 15. I gained some weight, so I listen to my therapist. I don't know if you remember this, but I saw her in January for my discomfort challenge, and it wasn't the first time that I saw her. And for our first session last year, she told me to read the book Intuitive Eating, and it's this book, and I started to read it, and it's a revolution, and I will talk about it later. But I think that it's what I needed for the end of the month. After all of the goals about my eating habits, I wanted to continue my exercising habits, and it was a mess too. And I used to go to the gym every single morning at 6 a.m. But with the tiredness and so on, I wasn't able to go out of the bed. And I think it was because I was a little bit depressed too. I didn't want to go to the gym, I didn't want to go to work and so on. So I don't do as much sports I wanted. But sometimes you just need to listen to your body. So I went to the gym, but not as much as before. I went to the gym like 2 times a week. So it's already great, but it's not what I wanted. But with the book that I just showed you, I think that I will change my perspective about sport and not counting my calories when I do something, but more like, did I enjoy it? Another thing that I wanted to do in February was to dress better, and I did some effort about this, and I tried to, you know, wear less athletic things at home, or I try to, you know, not putting the same shoes every single day. It's not a success, a complete success too, but I feel like with the book and with everything else I will have more confidence in my body, so I will be able to dress better, to be more bold with my clothes choices, so we will see. And finally, the last part of personal goal was to organize everything in the bedroom and everything in the living room. And as you can see, and it was in one of my last video, my life admin day, we have these shelves and it's decorated, so I'm so glad about this. And we have our new bed. It's a king size bed and it's a game changer really, because it's possible to have storage under it, and it's a really big bed. So yeah, it's a game changer for us, and I'm so glad because we also put everything together into the closet, so we have space now to tidy everything. So it's definitely a success. And the big thing that we need to do in this apartment, and I think after that it will be okay, or it will be small things that we need to do, is that we will have a canopy here between the entryway and the kitchen. Everything is organized for March, so I will give you some update about this, and I think it will change everything in this area, so I can't wait to have this and to move on. And I had some business goals too. So the number one was to do 2 videos a week on YouTube, and it's not a complete success because I miss 2 uploads, but I was really consistent at the beginning of the month, and I'm so glad about this. The wrong part, I didn't have the results I wanted, but you know, I need to make peace with that. And I don't think that it will be something that I will do in March. We will see. Maybe I will be more consistent with the short videos and be more consistent on social media. We will see about this. So the best way to have some news is to follow my TikTok or Instagram accounts. But I'm glad I was capable of doing this, and I was not feeling overwhelmed by everything that I needed to do. But it was difficult to, you know, to do some long videos and to be able to be on social media too. I felt like I didn't have a rest day, just a day without thinking about hustling or without thinking about my videos, my social media and so on. So I don't think that I will do this for my mental health honestly in March, but I will do some other videos. I have some ideas that are outside of what I'm doing here on YouTube, and it's something that my boyfriend told me to do, and I think it will be a great idea, and it's what I want for my life. So yeah, stay tuned. Another thing that I wanted to do in February was to be more present on social media, and it's definitely what I did, except for the past week, because it was a mess. I was at the pharmacy like every single day, and with the bed and so on and everything in this apartment, I wasn't able to organize everything for my social media, so I wasn't present at all. And yeah, I think I needed that to take a step back and to have some ideas and to be inspired again. And finally, about my financial goal, I wanted to save 50% of my income, and honestly it wasn't possible because I needed to reimburse someone for something, and after that we bought the bed, we bought these shelves and everything else, and yeah, it's okay, you know, it will be the next month, and I think, yeah, I will have a financial fresh start for March. So yeah, that was it for February, and it was a tough month, and because I think that I have high standards for this month, and because I didn't have the results I wanted, I was not in the greatest mood. And another thing that my boyfriend told me during this month that is that I'm starting everything from scratch, like my social media, my YouTube channel, my eating habits, my exercising habits. Everything is new for me, and I'm on the front at the same time, and it's difficult to be there for everything, to not see results as a reward. But yeah, I need to think about it, and I need to know that it will be complicated to, you know, have results on things that I'm new. So yeah, I really need to in March to focus on what I really want, and a thing that I really want is to have fun exercising, is to have fun eating, because you know, we are living in France and it's amazing the number of things that we can eat, and everything is delicious. So yeah, I need to be free about this, and I want to build a community about this. I want to build a community about, you know, intuitive living, and it's exactly what I want to do in March. It was tough, and I really think about what I will do in March, and I ask myself the question if I really want to continue this YouTube channel and everything. You know, when you are in this kind of mood, it's difficult because you ask yourself a lot of questions and you don't know what you will do in the future, and you're asking yourself, is it really what I want from my life? Or, you know, everything is questionable. Like your relationship, your work, your side hustle, your everything else. And it was really a tough month, and I don't want to be in this kind of mood in March. So if February was a really tough month for you and you want to talk about this, please DM me on Instagram or whatever. It's so great to just talk to someone who struggle to, and I really want to build a community about being gentle with yourself, with your habits and everything else. So let's talk about March now. And you know, I want to take action, but I want to settle too. And I know that it's a word that is scary for a lot of people because we associate the word settle to the word prison, and if you want to settle, it's like you don't have a freedom anymore, and I don't see it like that. It's more like that I need to settle to do things and to not be everywhere at the same time, and to be in all the front and everything else. So I don't want to be in the rush. I just want to reach my goals, and I don't want to rush to achieve them. I just need to settle and to take a step back, even to take a step back and to see if it's really something that I want to do, or if I want to do something else, or this kind of things. And sometimes you need to settle to know what you want in your life. You won't find answer by being everywhere else. You need to, you need to journal, you need to have time for yourself, you need to walk in the park or this kind of things to have your answers. And it's exactly what I want to do in March. So my word for this month will be settle. Let's talk about my personal goals. So my number one was to finish this book, Intuitive Eating, and it's a revolution for me. And I started to follow some people on TikTok about intuitive eating, and it's a game changer, really, because you know, when you are in this kind of dieting, see what you can do to lose weight, exercising like a crazy and not feeling confident in your body, you know, every diet is the last chance. Like, oh, if this one doesn't work, I won't be on diet anymore. But it's not the case, because it's like a eating disorder. And with this book, and it's really what I needed, because I really want to enjoy eating. I want to eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and listening to my body. So I think that I will do a video about this like in a month to talk about my first month of eating and everything else, so stay tuned about this. Then another goal that I want is to spend more time at the gym or even outside to run, because I have a race, so I need to train, and I want to incorporate more Pilates into my practice and to practice more mobility exercise. For the hip flexors, for example, I started to do that, and it's a game changer too. And finally, two things that I want to continue this month is my discomfort challenge. So I have some ideas, but I don't want to be focused about this. I just want to challenge myself to go outside, to do things that I didn't do before. And the last thing is to finish all the books that I started to read this month. So it will be Intuitive Eating, and another book that I started this month was 4,000 Weeks, and it's a really great book too. And yeah, to read more, to learn some new things. My goals for my business in March was to be consistent with YouTube. So I don't know if I will be able to do 2 videos a week, but I will try to do one video. I will definitely do one video a week, but I will see if I have some inspiration to do 2 videos a week. We will see. But I really want to focus on the short length videos and to be more consistent with my social media. Definitely something that I want to build. So yeah, maybe I will do some content that is not about minimalism or this kind of things, but it's definitely something about self-improvement, because I want to explore the things about intuitive living, intuitive eating, and this kind of things. And about my finances, I really want to start saving 50% of my income. My finances were all over the place this month, the past month, and I really need to do something about it. And I think I will be more safe if I start saving money. So in March I will try to take action before being motivated, because it's exactly what it is. You need to take action before being motivated to do something. So it's something that I will try to do more, and to not be overwhelmed by my thoughts, my hormones and everything. But yeah, it was a tough month, and I'm glad it's in the past, and now we need to move on and we need to build the life of our dreams. So yeah, I will end up this video here. I hope March will be a great month for you, and if you need to talk to someone, feel free to DM me, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye friends!